Rugby league clubs are on high alert as COVID-19 numbers rise in the community. The NRL is considering reintroducing a bubble for the finals. One club is ready to take matters into its own hands even earlier.
West Tigers assistant Ben Gardner taking charge with coach Brett Kamali and Tim Sheen struck down with COVID as talk of a player bubble gains traction.
Yeah, it's a bit frightening, especially from the 2020 season.
The Tigers, not the only club affected by the virus. Players are being ruled out across the competition every week.
Something that we're definitely looking at, talking about maybe going ourselves into our own type of bubble if we need to, even if the game doesn't.
The NRL is monitoring the situation and could reintroduce strict safety measures for the final series.
I think, we've got to protect the integrity of the game. I think if it's still going the way it is.
Craig Fitzgibbon has told his players to be smart about their lifestyle choices, but concedes.
We can't hold their hand when they're not in our care. It's very, very difficult as we're just trying to minimise those risky environments.
Whoever makes the call on the bubble to have some common sense around that too, because it's COVID-19 is everywhere, so you can't really escape it, like I said, and let's just hope we don't get to that point because everyone loves their freedom.
Sam Burgess was captain the last time South Sydney beat the Storm. The former skipper at Redfern today as he weighs up his coaching future with either the Bunnies or Wayne Bennett's Dolphins.
Well, I'm not going to compete with Wayne already. I'll save that for next year. Sam's a big part of what this club's about, and if there's an opportunity for him to come in here, for sure.
Ricky Stewart's future is rock solid, re-signing with the Raiders until 2025 and revealing...
I won't be coaching anywhere else after this coaching position, but when I feel and know that I'm not the right person for the job, you won't have to tell me.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.
The Roosters welcome back Luke Keary and Jared Warrior-Hargraves tonight as they look to keep their top 8 hopes alive in Newcastle. Andrew Johns is in the NRL Online studio. Evening to you, Andrew. A month away from the game after another head knock. What can we expect from Keary?
I think he'll play well. He's got a history of concussions, but we saw at the start of the year he came back from a knee reconstruction. He was a little bit ginger then, but I think he'll be fine tonight. First tackler will get in there and get rid of the nerves, but yeah, for a Knights point of view, I hope he doesn't go too good.
All eyes on the Roosters playmaker, Andrew. The headline act, though, the battle of the Origin fullbacks, Kalen Ponga and James Tedesco, who both had a huge series.
Yeah, Kalen Ponga was absolutely tremendous in that third game, and Tedesco, if New South Wales would have won, would have been player of the series. Both champion players. For Newcastle to compete tonight and be a chance of winning, I think Kalen Ponga needs a 12 out of 10, and we know the superstar qualities he's got, so fingers crossed for Knights fans he goes well.
See you at 7:30, Andrew.
Beg your pardon?
See you at 7:30.
Cheers, mate.
Looking forward to it. If Parramatta now are to break a 36-year premiership drought, they'll have to do it the hard way. The Eels' top 4 hopes slipping away, and they've got one of the toughest draws to close out the season, starting with the Premiers in Penrith next Friday night.
A tough one for Parramatta and their fans. A 36-14 loss to the Broncos means the top 4 is falling out of reach.
Knowing how important that game was for us, 4 points on the ladder, so we knew that's a lost opportunity there, but we just got to back ourselves to get up for next week against a side that's lost 1 game the whole year.
The Eels have no doubt they can turn it around. They're the only team to beat Penrith this year.
We need to nail big moments in our game, which hurt us tonight, and I think if we can do that, we'll put ourselves in a good position, but we can't dish that up.
Paolo will have to overcome a groin injury that he picked up.
Yeah, we head into a long turnaround now, so as long as I ice up, and hopefully we'll be right to go next week.
Payne Haas was unstoppable in his return from a shoulder injury. He sat out the Blues' heartbreaking loss in Origin 3 to get himself right for the Broncos. The 22-year-old admitted it was the toughest call of his career.
Yeah, it was tough. I don't really want to talk about it. I hated it, but there's always next year, and hopefully I'll get picked next year. But I'm going to focus on Broncos now and have a good finals. Going to the finals.
Emma Lawrence, 9 News.